sisters! That felt weird. Do you think you clicked on the wrong video? Well, you didn't. Strap in, because boy do I have a story for you. I was surfing the web, avoiding all my responsibilities, when I got notified that James Charles posted a new video. This is a PSA to subscribe and turn on my bell notifications, okay? Okay. In the beginning of this new video, he introduced a new collection of merch. One of the pieces absolutely struck me and I'm completely obsessed. So aside from setting my alarm for when the drop comes, my brain started whirling, especially with BigTen welcoming back football this fall, and I devised my plan. Today's video is going to be a full game day look inspired by the makeup he wore when he announced his new merch, as well as a small lookbook because I am really missing a good game day and had so many ideas for my senior year. Also, with the BigTen pushing back football season, most of these looks are going to be cold weather since we don't usually have games in December. Comment down below what your favorite part of game day is and let's get started. So I've already showered, as you can tell by my wet hair, cleansed and taken care of my skin. I'm planning a chatty get ready with me, so all of those details will be in that video, should you be interested in the routine that I've carefully cultivated and rarely make it to the bathroom to do. I would love to say that, oh, I'm following this order because this video is inspired by James, but really 200% of my makeup knowledge is from a deep dive into his channel, so it's basically already my routine. Okay, so now that we are all primed, the first step in James Charles' routine is foundation. I haven't honestly found a foundation that I love, basically because I don't use it consistently enough, and honestly everything was expired, so I threw literally out my whole foundation collection, and I'm just inconsistent with my skincare, and so what I need is just a host of things. But anyway, this is my first use of the Morphe 2 Skin Tint. It sounds like everything I would want: a little bit of tint, a little bit of coverage, and light wear. I headed to Ulta to scoop this bad boy up, so I'm going to give her a try just with a trusty beauty blender, which definitely needs to be washed soon. She's in the shade Hint of Latte? Hint of Latte. So we're gonna open her up. Okay, so honestly, I've been wanting to try this product because look at how beautiful she is, and I just hope she matches my skin, so. I just got her all over my pants. I mean, so definitely the right shade. I'm very happy with that. Coverage is okay. I kind of like that my freckles still shine through, but like hopefully the concealer does its job. I'm very impatient when it comes to foundation, so maybe I should probably move to a brush because I think it would go on a little bit quicker and I might actually blend it more effectively and then just switch to the beauty blender for like the hard to reach areas. But you know, I'm no makeup guru. I'm just trying to follow the makeup guru himself. I watched a few review videos and I kind of forgot what everybody said about it. Okay, so wow, now that that skin tint is on, like I don't know what it looks like on camera, but I am loving it. I feel like it definitely gave me, it's definitely not full coverage, which is not what I wanted. I would never wear that to a game day especially. And yeah, we vibing. Feeling pretty good about that. James adds concealer and he adds it to 4 zones, like under his eyes, between his eyebrows, and on his chin. And so we're gonna definitely try that. I usually wouldn't put on that much concealer because again, the whole blending thing. For that, I'm gonna use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I think this is the matte one and it's in the shade Fair 6. And then I'm going to go in with the Sephora Clear and Cover, and I think this is just in the shade, oh yeah, in Ivory 1. And I'm gonna do that for my spots because it's, again, such a little bottle, and so I just like to keep it for my spots specifically. So we're gonna do all of that. I'm already looking forward to adding more color back to my face. So I think if it wasn't for this video, I would have just spot corrected and a little bit under my under eyes, but you know, here's where we're at. I definitely like still have redness here, and I think because I don't color correct, I'm just gonna set everything with a Colourpop, or I'm sorry, a Covergirl powder. I don't use loose because I make a mess, even just with pressed, but yeah, this is just pressed powder and fair, and everything that I'm using is going to be linked down below. My current favorite step in my makeup routine, as well as the most important in this makeup look, is bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I'm going to mix in just a little bit of their blush. I have their Blush Bar palette, which has the bronzer in it, and I'm going to use that to contour my face and my nose. Okay, so this might turn out horrible, but you know what? It's fine. It's gonna be a great video either way. My next part of my makeup routine, and absolutely the best part, is doing my brows. I've recently totally become a brow aficionado, and James Charles always has the best brows, and so yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna use the Goof Proof eyebrow pencil from Benefit in the shade 2. I'm using the It Cosmetics Brow Power, and I think this is in the shade like neutral brown, universal taupe. I don't know, whatever it is. I think it's a little dark for me, but we're gonna make it work, and then we are going to set that bad boy with the brow gel from Colourpop in the shade Blonde. I love this because it comes light enough for me, and as you understand, like getting my brows to match my, ooh, that is not blended. Getting my brows to match my hair is difficult, and in this moment, I am reminded that makeup is an art and a skill, and is something you need to practice, and I'm going to be doing more of these anyway because I have lost my touch. So if you want to see them, give this video a big thumbs up right now, and we are going to prime my eyes off camera and get back to this in with the eyeshadow look. We're using a palette that I made by Colourpop myself. I am also using 2 Super Shock shadows, and all of these colors are going to be linked down below. I am using 2 gold Super Shock shadows, at least I think. We're going to play with those, figure out how we're going to get it to look exactly right. I have the photo of James's look right here, and we are going to work it out. I'm going to start with just like my bronzer shade and just work that into my crease to start creating some dimension. Next, I'm going to take my darkest blue just on a flat brush, and I'm going to pack it on my lid and then start to blend it into my crease and switch to my blending brush. Wow, this is just not the shade I thought it was, but you know what? We're going to make it do anyway. It definitely looks a little bit truer blue. Oh, there we go. This is what we're going for. So we're just going to go all out. Okay, so it looks like I have a black eye, so I'm going to re-conceal my eye and then we'll get back to it. Okay, so the moral of the story is that blue is a color to be respected and be careful with. So we're gonna give this a round 2. We're gonna go in with a smaller blending brush, making sure to tap off the excess with the blue, and we're gonna work that all over the lid again and into the crease, and then we're gonna blend it out. All right, we're gonna see if we can get the color payoff to come out a little bit brighter. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my fluffier blending brush and grab my lighter blue and pop that in my crease. Alright, so we had a battery change, but again, what I was saying was that I didn't really care to see a color difference in the 2. I just kind of wanted to blend it out, brighten it up a bit, and use that to really move the blue into my crease, similar to how James's kind of gets lighter as it goes. Alright, with the blue all placed, I'm going to go in with my yellow Super Shock shadow and run that right along the lower lash line. So I'm pretty sure this is the only product that's not currently available that I'm using, but I did link down below the other Super Shock shadow, and it's very, very similar. I find Super Shock shadows pretty hard to use with a brush, but I always want them to be like, they're definitely better. They're more of a little bit of more cream, and they're definitely better with your finger, but I always find that I want them in very exact places, so I do my best, and I usually use as firm a brush as I can find. So like this one, I don't know if you can see, is like flat and stuff. Look at that, you did guru. But so then finally, with my small blending, I'm just gonna go in with the yellow and smudge that underneath my lower lash line. So I'm going to do my other eye off camera, and I'll see you back for the next steps. So I bumped in some white to my inner corners, and we are honestly on the home stretch. I am so excited that it seems to be turning out. Blue is a little dangerous, and I definitely should have realized that. Actually, at first I was like, oh my god, it'd be so cool if he saw this, and like, I really hope he doesn't, because I'm not good at this, so I just really, really hope that this stays, you know, anonymous forever. Now, usually in his makeup routine, he sets his face, so we're gonna give it Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, just a little spritz. I use so much setting spray because I sweat all the time, and it never stays. Like, it never stays. And I know it has to be a user error because everybody loves setting sprays. It's a me problem, okay? Hopefully I do not screw this up by putting on mascara. It has been ages since I've put on any mascara. We're gonna go in with, I got this from Sephora. It's like a sample, but it's a base for your mascara, and you know what? I'm not putting on fake lashes, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so my lashes are not perfect, so I'm gonna grab my curler, but what I thought about when I was shopping for this was, and I really didn't buy that much, but was a blue mascara, like especially on your lower lash line. Like how sick would that be? But I didn't buy it because I'm actually not back on campus, so what would be the purpose of wearing blue mascara around my house, right? Like I'm gonna wear sweatpants for a game day. So I'm gonna take all of my game day photos now, expose myself. I'm going in with their Real Benefit mascara for my top lashes, and then I'm gonna use Glossier for the bottom. But you know how like you can like see the mascara in the behind? Like that's what I'm getting right now. So, you know, it's been a second. So I'm gonna go in with this Estate. It's not Estee Lauder for sure, but it's an Estate highlighter. I got it in one of my Ipsy packages. That's on in a different video. You should go check it out. I'll put a card here, I think. But yeah, it just kind of goes with the theme because most of my highlighters are like not as cold. They're usually pinkier because I have pinker undertones, but you know, it's Michigan themed, so why wouldn't we do that? So I'm gonna do it top of my cheekbones, down my nose, over my eyebrows, and I'm gonna do my lips because James doesn't do that, but I do the bit of my lips. So, and for me, like a big game day thing is like definitely an obnoxious amount of highlighter, so that's what you're gonna get. I really love how this turns out. I haven't used this one yet, but look at that. That is beautiful. So I'm then gonna go in with my smaller brush, or I'm gonna go in with this guy. Do it underneath my eyebrow, just for some prominence, especially because I haven't waxed those bad boys in a second. Oh yeah, I got mascara, whatever. We're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine. It's just a reminder that makeup is a art form and you need to practice. And then just down my nose with this guy. Makeup is an art form, and clearly I'm slacking because I forgot to do a little button on my button nose, so we're gonna fix that and then I'll get back to lower lash line mascara. Woohoo! Yeah, like I said, I hope he really doesn't see this because, you know, it's been a second for your girl. Glossier, lower lash line. Okay, so I never do my lower lashes because they always overpower my eyes, but with the yellow I felt like I had to and don't hate it, so that's great. Now we're going to hit up our lips. We're using a lip liner, and we're using, I don't have the exact color, I have no idea what exactly he's wearing again, but I don't feel like I have the color, so we are using a ultra matte lip from Colourpop as well as a lip liner. We're going to smudge those bad boys together, add a gloss on top, and call it a day. So give me a second to do all that. Okay, so that was definitely just not the color, so we're gonna add a little bit of this ultra matte lip from Colourpop. I will put the shades down below, and hopefully we can remedy this look because it definitely needs a proper pink. Harsher than I would usually wear, but again, this is a game day look, so I think we're gonna go for it. I'm hoping in the natural light it'll stand out just a little less. I'm going to add a gloss, and that is the final look. We're gonna give it a final set with the setting spray. It is definitely different than what I would usually do, but hopefully it turns out great in our lookbook. Just keep watching for all of those game day outfits. And James Charles, if you've seen this, I'm really sorry. I hope I didn't butcher it, but you know, buy his merch, okay. My memory card is out of storage, but thank you so much for watching, and subscribe, like, comment. Woo! Hope you enjoyed. See you in my next video.